Hello, I am Mystic Marshmallow and I'm here to bring you this pick a card reading. It's going to be messages that you need to hear right now from Spirit to guide you along your path. We have 3 piles to choose from, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I invite you to use your intuition to tap into which pile is going to resonate most with you. Pile 1 here with this first shell. Got kind of an ocean theme going on today. Pile number 2 or pile number 3. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the information for that is in the description box. Also, you'll find the timestamps to link to the piles in the description box below. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. All right, pile number 1. Here we go. This reading is going to be messages that you need to hear from Spirit. You chose this beautiful little shell here. We'll set that maybe right over here. Okay, so we're starting off with this oracle card that says, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Okay, so now might be a really great time to step into your creative and artistic abilities. Even if you don't consider yourself an artist, you still have a creative capacity within you. We all do, and we can channel that in different ways, whether that's literally getting out paint in a canvas, whether that's music, song, dance, whether that's investing yourself into a work project, innovation. Whatever it may be for you, right now would be an excellent time to really hone in on that creativity. And then when it comes to this line, your life is a canvas, we have to remember that this life is like a dream, and we are the dreamer. We are the one that is creating our reality through our consciousness. Whether we realize it or not, we are always co-creating. What do you want to create in your life? Ask yourself that and believe that you have the capacity to create anything that you desire. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get a couple other oracles from the Starseed Oracle. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as portal. Okay, so there's strong like feminine energy coming through with this creativity, this mother's milk and birth as portal. So what do you want to birth into the world? What do you want to create in your life? That's a little too many cards. Too many. Oh my gosh, they're just wanting to come out like a bunch at a time, so I've just got to deal with that. Okay. So we have, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. The void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic moon, and wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. Okay, so there's a pause in your life right now. You know, from the void, that is what everything is birthed from. Out of the void comes all of creation, comes these beautiful galaxies. And so you're maybe in this point of pause where the things that you want to manifest have not quite come to fruition yet, but they're in that birthing process of coming forward, coming out of the void into creation. And part of a message that you need to hear right now is it's okay, not everybody's going to like you. You know, you may have some interesting or different ideas that other people just aren't quite on the same wavelength with, especially perhaps when it comes to your spirituality or more mystical sides of yourself. Not everybody's going to get that, and not everybody's going to agree with you. You're being asked to face your true north and be true to yourself regardless of what anyone else thinks. So I'm going to go ahead and get some tarot cards for you from the Good Tarot. Okay, and a bunch just flew out, but you know what? We're going to take them all. We've got the Love card, number 6, Messenger of Air, 7 of Water, which is the 7 of Cups, 9 of Water, and the Moon. Yes, again with this, there's like this Piscean, Cancer energy, water coming through very strongly about tapping into your intuition, your feminine side, whether you're a man or a woman, really accessing the divine feminine within yourself to be able to create from this dreamlike space. I began the reading by saying life is a dream, and we have the card of dreams here with the 7 of water, and it's got very strong like ocean imagery here, and I did choose the shell for today's reading. So something about water may be very nurturing to you. You may be called to go near the ocean in order to recharge, to tap into your intuition, and to heal. And we have the 9 of water, which is about wishes and dreams. So there's a lot that's percolating inside of you, of your wishes, your dreams, what you wish to call forth into manifestation. And all of those fantasies that are occurring, very like Neptunian vibes here, Pisces, those fantasies within your mind become a reality. So allow yourself to daydream, maybe kind of getting lost in your inner world and your intuitive promptings and your visions. And this is a beautiful process that's unfolding for you as you dream these things into being. You are very much intuitively called through your dreams. So if you're not already paying attention to your dreams, this is a prompt to do so and to pay even deeper attention and know that what is occurring in the subconscious mind is bubbling up into the surface of your reality. If there are things in your reality that you do not like, that feel counteractive to what you've been trying to manifest, know that those are coming forward with a purpose as well. That it's a reflection of you still. It's something within you that perhaps isn't fully healed or fully into alignment yet. That's okay. It's all a process where you're being called to have patience here with the Weight card. But know that you are a conscious creator and you have that power within you. It's like there are thoughts and ideas and imaginations that are being breathed forward, coming in through your third eye, percolating in your thoughts, and then being breathed out into the universe, into manifestation. There's manifestation of love here, love and abundance and partnership coming into your life. We have the 2 pillars here. You may be seeing a lot of 2s. I see on the pillars, it looks like there's the symbol of Leo and then a triangle. We have the lions here in this card, so Leo may be symbolic for you. I see here with the Leo connecting to this, you're not for everyone, embrace your witness, face your true north. Leo is all about embracing your true self, tapping into that solar plexus chakra that really is about your own personal power and identity, being brought forth in a beautiful, fearless, bold way to be your most expressive, authentic, vibrant self with the world, and not to dim that for anyone. Okay, so this is the message for you is that you are very in tune already. You're already deeply tapped into your intuitive side. You're being asked to go into that more, into your dreams, into your fantasies, into the creative realms, to see your own life as a creation, which is bringing you many blessings. And it also can bring forth shadow energies. When those shadow energies come up, we allow them to move through, then we release them and recognize that they are not our truth. All right, we'll get some other cards. I see here as I'm pulling the deck, the Lover's card is on the bottom of the deck. So if you've been wanting to call in divine partnership, more love into your life, this is a sign that that is manifesting for you. The King of Swords. Okay. Page of Cups. Wow. Was that like aggressive or what? That was just very assertive the way those cards came out. We have, wow, I was just going to say we have a strong masculine energy coming through, and then there was another king. We have 3 kings and the Emperor. So this is really, the whole first part of the reading was about this feminine, creative, intuitive energy, and then we have all of this masculine energy coming forward. We have all 3 of the 4 kings and the Emperor. So that's that counterpart energy of your masculine and your feminine being balanced. And when that is balanced within, you'll see it balanced without in the external reality, calling forth that counterpart. There could be something surprising coming. Again, with the fish, that reminds me of Pisces, something emerging from the waters of your subconscious mind and manifesting into reality as kind of a delicious little surprise. Something here about like childhood and playfulness. And we have the Four of Cups here, which I think that part of what you may be working through in the shadow energy is that feeling of like your dreams not coming true, the worries that they won't, feeling ignored, feeling kind of left out, or sort of just stagnated, and perhaps, rejected. And so you're working to clear out those feelings of rejection in order to bring forth this divine counterpart union between the masculine and the feminine, accessing both sides of yourself and then seeing that reflected in the external world. So I'm also going to get some messages from the Prism Oracle deck. We have creativity. I love when Spirit does that. What did I start the reading off saying? Get creative. You are a divine creator, my loves. Rest, okay, that's that period of pause, that void that you're being asked to surrender into, trusting that the void isn't a lack, that is just that beautiful, delicious pause as things are being brought forth and called into being. Rejection. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that, but like I was just talking about that. I might just go ahead and put that right there because that's where it belongs, underneath the Four of Cups. You're working through fears of rejection, feelings of lack. We have flow on the bottom of the deck. Again, that water energy, just surrendering to the divine flow in your life. And we have the surrender card come up. Oh, this stuff cracks me up. Okay, wow. See, the cards always just like want to do this to me, like fly out with so many messages. We have ghost. Okay, this rejection may come from kind of feeling ghosted or ignored. We are bringing in feelings of peace and comfort and feeling protected by the universe. And this masculine energy is very protective. It's very sturdy, stable, protective energy. And then the feminine brings the peace and the comfort. Okay, it's that beautiful blend of the two that is so yummy and delicious. And on the bottom of the deck, we have happiness. Okay, I'm being called to get a masculine and a feminine card. So pulling from the masculine deck, which is the Gods and Titans deck by Stacey DeMarco, we're going to get a message from the masculine. We have Bammy Beauty. Okay. It's quite an interesting image there. And then the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine is coming through very strong because she wanted to come through in 3. The Holy Trinity of Divine Feminine energy. Inanna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth, the Patroness of Miraculous Healing, and I don't know how to pronounce all these names, but the Essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. That is a lot of what you are. There are these miracles that are coming into manifestation. You're dealing with the issues of feeling worthy of them, even though you consciously know, and you're probably at that point already be like, yeah, I'm worthy. But no, you're going into very deep levels of accessing that feeling of worthiness. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. That so relates to what I was talking about with the Leo energy and the be yourself and don't let anybody dim your shine kind of an energy. There's also strong like angelic presence here with this protection. You're very divinely protected by the angels. You may be very called to some sort of like foreign language, perhaps looking into Sanskrit, or ancient forms of language or light language, something like that, or even just like, writing. Something like that may be very highlighted for you at this moment. And then the divine masculine is kind of having to work through some shadows as well to emerge as a more beautiful version. Okay, I'm also going to get something from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle, which can sometimes just be very straightforward, kind of light messages. Oh God, I always forget those cards in the deck. We have the Sex card. We have Watch a Movie. Oh my God. And Pleasure. Okay. I don't always choose the messages that come through. You may just be really enjoying sensuality and pleasure, either on your own, perhaps through some cinematography, watching some movies or something, just having some special time with yourself or with a partner. But I see that in the times that you are enjoying pleasure and beauty on your own, you're stepping into that energy and that vibration of love and sex. And if you're wanting to call in romance and intimacy with a partner, getting into that energy with yourself can be part of what calls that in. I don't know why I'm so bashful. I'm bashful. I'm gonna have to make this reading an 18 plus. I didn't even want to do that. But okay. I believe that's what I have for you. I think I will end with just one card here. Starseed, what lights you up? Trust the niggle. What's the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Trust your intuition. Trust what lights you up. We'll get also a little love message too. So we got some love coming through, or 3. Close your eyes and tell yourself you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Surrender. Again, we have the surrender card. And imagining all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. Okay, we'll turn this one over. What we got, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Be true to yourself. Surrender. Let go of the feelings of rejection and unworthiness. Get creative. Tap into your feminine energy. And maybe have some little fun time with yourself. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, pile 1. I'm going to move on to pile number 2 now. Oh, I forgot the astro dice. Wanted to use these astro dice. Okay, if you're still here from pile 1, I'm gonna pull some astro dice for you. You're not here anymore, but we have the moon, Aries, and the 3. Okay, whatever. We'll do that later in the other piles. Sorry. Okay. We have pile number 2 here. Welcome. You chose this beautiful big shell. That's the shell from pile 1. I'll put that away. Gorgeous. I was so happy to find this shell because I was like, oh my God, it's rare to find these larger intact shells on the beach because usually it's kind of picked over. So you may be in especially lucky kind of energy right now, sort of Jupiter vibes coming through for you. Okay. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Ooh, aren't you about to be having some fun? Okay, so you're really stepping into a place of abundance. There could really be some major abundance and luck coming through for you. Pile 2. That was like a little Dr. Seuss. A little rhyme there. Okay. 7-star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression, called, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Double mission, lightworker starseeds, serve the world by being you, and the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Aren't these cards beautiful? I could just cry sometimes with how beautiful these cards are. It's the Starseed Oracle. Okay, you have a life purpose and a life calling and a mission that is so strong, and it has to do with healing hearts. There may be something here about sisterhood, groups of people, groups of women that you're calling to join together, and that's part of like your mission and your purpose. Maybe some sort of healing that occurs in group settings, or healing that occurs for the divine feminine, heart healing. But you are called toward this life purpose to heal others. And you may have been through quite a lot in your life, but I see that you're a very old, wise soul that is here to help in the ascension of the planet, that is here to help with opening us up to our own sensuality and play and divine feminine energy and the energy of the heart. You are a part of this heart awakening for yourself and many other people, and it is this path that is calling you so strongly. Also, if you have any sort of practice of devotion, a spiritual practice that you do, that's very, very powerful, and really does help to connect you into the divine through the path of devotion. Wow. Okay, we're gonna get some cards, some tarot cards, to get some more messages for you, my beautiful darlings. 4 of Wands. Wow, that playfulness, creativity. 7 of Fire. Oh my gosh, you guys are really learning to step into your power as an individual and be a leader. Even if leading is something that is could be uncomfortable for you, you're being called to be a leader. Hanged Man, transformation. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, just one more card, please. The Queen of Air. You have a deep soul wisdom because of the transformations that you've been through in life. You've kind of been through a lot of different cycles in past lifetimes. In this lifetime, you really had to learn how to surrender and see things from a whole different perspective. When you've been through a spiritual awakening, and it changed everything. It changed, you can never see life the same way again, and you want to share that with other people because you have this wisdom and this intuition where you are tapped into the spiritual realm while in the physical plane. You are an extremely wise soul, and that is why you're being called forth to lead. You may be drawn actually to work somewhat with children. I'm getting working with women, working with children, working with groups, individuals, helping people on their ascension path, and bringing in this element of lightness and play and joy and pleasure. We're also helping people to work through their shadows. But, you know, different healers are going to be doing different things. Some are going to really be going into the depths of the shadows with people, helping them transform through that. Others are going to be helping people just have moments of creativity and expression and joy. I see that you have the capacity to do both, to really help people in the depths of things, but also there's something you're realizing about bringing forth play, bringing forth lightness and joy into the lives of others, that in itself is so healing. And you, just in your presence, are a very, very healing individual. Okay, let's get some more. You're very generous at heart, and everything that you've given, the universe is like, it shall be returned to you. I'm thinking of like some Bible quotes wanting to come through, but I can't fully remember. It's something about those who give shall receive, something like that. 3 of Swords. Yeah, you've been through your own heartaches and your own pain, and that was to help you become this like wounded healer that heals the wounds within yourself and then heals them within others. Okay, if you're feeling stuck, there may be some energies in the heart pain that needs to be worked through, because it's coming first from the mental, and then it's manifesting in your heart as this pain, heartbreak, And it's a cycle and a pattern of negative thinking that you're breaking out of. So remember that you are always free. You're never trapped. You can let go of these painful thoughts. Sometimes it might feel like this is never going to end. Like you've worked through this and you've healed this so many times. You're like, how many times can I heal the same thing? How many times can I go through the same cycle? And like, still I'm dealing with this? Yes, okay, still you're dealing with it, but it's at a new evolution. It's at a higher, oh my God, what was I saying about the heart healing? And then we have the Three of Swords here. Yeah, like you've had to do so much heart healing because of the depth of the pain your heart has experienced. If you're still working through some of that, know that those clouds are parting and that energy is being cleared out. It's just coming up for release. That's all. That's all. The Hermit, you've done so much shadow and hermit work, and you're meant to be a guide here on earth to help others do the same. You bring the sunshine, like you bring that light into the darkness, pile 2, in such a beautiful way. And their spirit is saying anything dark that you've been moving through, the negative thoughts, the pain, the heartbreak, there's sunshine on the other side of this heart awakening, spiritual awakening that you're going through. Also, you call upon the support of your brothers and sisters to help you in this ascension. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to be the hermit. At times in your life, you've had to be this hermit and just go it alone and fight through it in the bare, like, cold depths of winter on a snowy mountaintop by yourself. But now is a time to call upon the support of others. You're creating these networks of support for other people, but then call upon that for yourself. You deserve to receive that healing from others. Every healer needs a healer. So allow yourself to receive. You are such a giver, but you also are learning how to allow yourself to receive. There may be some inner child work that you are doing as well. And that's part of this whole healing process that you've been through. I'm going to get some from the Whispers of Love. Whispers of Love. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. The union of hearts. Woo! Okay, that's part of what this heartbreak had to deal with, I think. It may have been some wounds from childhood, but also could have manifested in the form of relationships. But this beautiful union, your heart healing is calling in a union of hearts. There's union within your own heart. And then that is calling in a divine union. If there's been any pain or heartbreak, it's healing. It's healing. A love connection that defies explanation. Relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Yeah, a lot of this heartbreak and this mental strife has been in regard to relationships, and you've had to recognize the patterns that are present, that were present from your childhood, that were present from generational trauma, ancestral wounds that you are clearing out. And recognizing that everything around you is just a mirror for yourself to help in your soul evolution, to help you grow. So it takes some time. It takes that hermit work, that rest and that relaxation to do this. But your heart is healing naturally. Like it's surrounded by the light of the divine. And that's what's bringing this forward for you. Okay. I'm going to get some of these. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? You've had to do that with people in your life. That's been a big part of your healing, is a big part of your healing. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. As these shadow aspects are coming up to the surface, it's just part of your integration process. Just be like this lady. See how she's just surrendered? She's just laying back and she's allowing the divine light to raise her up and transform her through the pain. Okay? Creating heaven on earth. You're creating your own little heaven through the communities that you're bringing in. Okay, we're going to get some more messages. That one to come out. Sweetness, and it has the heart. You guys are doing some major heart chakra work. Ideation, your dreams coming into reality, your third eye, your intuition, your consciousness. Raising, elevating levels of consciousness as you do this heart healing, as you open your third eye, as you find that capacity to receive. The angels and the divine beings want to literally pour light into your heart. All you have to do is receive. Do a visualization on that. Visualize that light energy surrounding and filling your heart, and it will heal. And I know you've already been in a process of that. It's actually like, it's not like, oh, I need to tell you that you need to do a heart healing. Like, you're already on that journey and you're fine. Just like keep doing what you're doing. Okay, I feel called to get some from the Wild Unknown Tarot. Father of Pentacles. Death. We have double death, the transformation card. You've really been through some major transformations in your life. You may have dealt with some shady people, with deceptive energy, with conflict, all of this stuff that was around you, and you've had to become very noble and pure of spirit despite different energies around you that are chaotic, energies within your family or just people around that were not kind, that were conflicting, and you've had to learn how to become stable within your own spirit, calling upon Father Spirit, that energy to guide you and help you remain noble and true, and see your own beauty through this pain. And you are a leader. Well, like it or not, you're a leader. You're called to that. That is a divine part of your path. We're also going to get some messages from these astro dice here. Okay, we got the number 5. 5 is the number of change and transformation. I know in that it also represents the houses of astrology. If you know much about astrology, you know maybe some messages come through about the 5th house. I'm not as familiar with the houses in astrology myself. Okay, we have Jupiter. Didn't I say something about Jupiter? I did. Just when I was holding the shell, I was like, lucky vibes, like Jupiter energy. So, what can I say? And Virgo, you may have strong Virgo placements. There could be something about perfectionism and anxiety, clearing out those mental thoughts, releasing that to allow this abundance to come through the Jupiter energy. Okay, love it. Love this for you, you beautiful, beautiful soul. Fabulous, babes. You've got this divine life purpose. You're the wounded healer, but those wounds are healing within you, and you're going to be this fabulous freaking leader for your life and for the lives of others. So just keep doing what you're doing. Bring that sunshine. Jupiter energy is coming in to bless you. I would be curious, actually, to get a little bit more messages about what this blessing is. What is this Jupiter energy bringing for you? Okay, well, healing of disappointments and regrets and past loss. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't handle that many cards. You crazy? Okay. 2 of Swords, balance, letting go of indecision, mental clarity. Okay, so a lot of the blessing that is coming in is like inner work, but when we do that inner work, then we receive the outer blessings. So interesting. Healing these relationship patterns. Healing that 10 of Swords energy to bring forth new passion, new life, harmonious, balanced relationships. Love it. Love it, darling. Okay. That is what I have for you, pile 2. Hope you enjoy. God bless. All right, pile number 3, here we go. This message is for you. This is your reading. Let's get into it. Okay, we have here the cards. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. All paths leading home. I see you stepping through like a veil, like a portal. There's perhaps some, wow, there's like this feminine, I'm seeing this like goddess lady like dancing in this portal that looks like it's like made out of water. There could be some sort of really powerful divine being or angel goddess that is protecting you at this time, that is calling you home, into home with yourself. You may also have passed on loved ones that are protecting you and coming through for you. But if not, it's some sort of like really strong spirit guide that is letting you know you are protected, and they are bringing forward events in your life. You may feel like you're kind of lost in like the maze of life, and sometimes you're like, why is this happening? What's this about? Like life will kind of throw you off sometimes, and it's all a path that is leading you home, and it's all like being orchestrated by your guides for your highest, best benefit. Like, you don't see everything that's happening behind the scenes, but like your guides know. They know what is meant for you, and they're really proud of you. Very, very proud of you and the work that you have done, and all of the many lessons you've already been through in this life. Too much. Okay. I said this was a veil. I was like, this is like a veil. Did I say that out loud? I hope I did, because I said it in my head at least. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, everything unaligned must go. You're like stepping into this portal, into like the present moment, because there is this veil that separates humans in our regular consciousness from our spiritual selves, from our higher ascended self. But yet at the same time, those two realities, more than, not even two, it's like way more than that, are all transposed on top of each other, on top of one. So you are opening and stepping through this veil. You're still here in a human body, experiencing human life, but it's like a veil has lifted, or almost this waterfall cascading down on you that is allowing you to tap into the spiritual realm at the same time that you're walking on the earth plane and being in both worlds. You may also have some mediumship abilities, as I was talking about, like passed on loved ones. You may have abilities to connect beyond the veil, to see through the layers of illusion in this reality. You're very gifted in that way. I remember, soul remembrance, remembrance of who you truly are. You're like going through this beautiful spiritual awakening. Sometimes spiritual awakenings can be very like deep and intense. They usually are. But sometimes it's also like a sweet moment of surrender. I feel for you right now, it's more just like you've been through a lot of those like rough waters and deep transformations. And right now it might be more of a gentle ease into this spiritual activation, into this new kind of way of seeing, vision of seeing the world. Water, there may be some sort of process of divination that you're getting through being close to water, through utilizing water. Water's very healing. There's kind of the sorrows of the world that are being like released, and all of this intuitive energy that's coming in. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, there's something about like fate here and being called, but at the same time, we're always like creating our own reality, but like your spirit guides know what is meant for you. Activated earth, power plays, key lines, trust where you're led. Just trust where you're being led. This like crazy ass maze of life, you're being led down the exact path that you need to be, and it's leading to great activation spiritually. It is like crystallizing your soul, making it so beautiful, so wise. Whew, okay, you guys. All right. King of Fire. Oh, there's a lot of love here. Deep love, fatherly love, brotherly love, masculine love, the love within yourself, the love of spirit for you, the world. Could be some world world travel involved. Could be you're like doing a lot of prayers for the world right now. If you're like praying for healing, like particularly for what's happening in Ukraine, things like that, your prayers are so powerful and they're actually creating healing for the world. You may just be one small person, but that energy that you're putting forward is very powerful. We have the Nine of Earth and the Temptation card. You know your inner truth, but you haven't always been able to express that. Some of that's been locked away. I'm kind of getting Scorpio vibes where you don't feel like you want to share that much about yourself. And that's okay. Like there are aspects of yourself that you're just going to keep hidden and you're kind of in this solitude journey. But you also have beautiful gifts to bring forward to the world. So make sure that you are sharing when you feel you need to share, like kind of unlock this lock that's been kind of kept, this barricade that kind of keeps you from sharing yourself with the world. It's okay that you want to remain mysterious or you want to kind of keep things to yourself, but also, you know, don't wear too many masks. Don't cloak yourself too much. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself be authentic with others. Temptation, you could be kind of tired right now, sort of worn out from the trials in your life. But I also see this card actually kind of in a positive way, where it's like tired after a long day of like joy and celebration and abundance and like indulging in maybe food or drink with friends, family. There's like this sharing that's happening there, and then afterwards you're just like, okay, now I'm cozy, I just want to like go rest. And when you need to go rest, you go rest. But there's a caring masculine energy coming forward to give you a lot of love. Could be like father, grandfather, even if your own father or grandfather in this earth were not the most caring figures for you. You have the King of Air on the bottom. There's something about that divine masculine energy that's coming forward to offer you heart healing and love. Okay. What else, Spirit, for pile number 3? That's a lot of cards. It always happens like that, I swear. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Empress, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Strength. Oh my god. What's happening in your life, pile 3? You just high vibing or what? You're high vibing, man. You're killing it. You are so strong. You are like emerging triumphant over all of the trials in your life. You're just like, yep, moving forward, moving out of the darkness, moving into great things. You've got like enterprise, abundance, financial abundance, you know, brand new, fresh starts, fresh kind of things coming into your life. You've got that self-love all up in your energy with the Empress. 1111, Four of Wands, like wedding celebration, celebration of abundance. I was talking about like you with like food and family and friends and people celebrating victories, celebrating life just because. So this is more of you sharing with yourself. Like there's this like solemn, or not solemn, but like kind of solitude, sort of introspective side of you that's very beautiful. That's how you access the divine, is through that introversion, going within. But you're also kind of coming forward to share with the public and share with more people in positive community. If you've been in negative communities before, you are now in a vibration where you're calling forth positive healing communities. Your work and your efforts are paying off. Okay, well, lovely. Good for you, boo. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, dance with life, do something to change your energy. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. I'm telling you, you guys have strong energy of your ancestors, angels, guides, that is like right there present with you. And we have this like labyrinth-like image again. That same message, dancing with life, like celebrating, celebrate. Okay, that's what you're stepping into, is like celebrating through the strength and with the wisdom that you gained already, just like kind of enjoying and vibing with life. Reflection. You've done a lot of that reflection with the Four of Swords, prayer, meditation, going into yourself, like stepping into kind of that space, that conscious breath within you. I can't. I can't with these cards. There's just so much, like, I don't know, charged energy or something. Just has to fly out. Passion. Yeah, you're feeling like passionate about life with that Ace of Wands energy. That passion and that motivation, zest for life is being called into your life. Love it. I love it, pile 3. I love you, you beautiful babe. We're going to get some self-care messages from the self-care oracle. We have meditate. Yes. Yes. You guys are like really high vibing with your meditations and stuff. Okay. Build strength. Literally, we have the strength card right there. You strong spiritual warrior, you. Okay. Chanting. Yeah, so part of your meditations may include chanting, and that really helps to connect you with the divine part of yourself, okay? I don't know where this like weird accent is coming from. Okay, I think we're about done here. We'll go ahead and we're gonna pull one of these. Okay, 1, 2. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving, and love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. This is your high vibe tribe that you're calling in. Your high vibe relationship that, you know, is a reflection of you. Okay, we're going to get some messages from the Astro Dice. Okay, we have here Cancer, number 3. And the South Node. Okay, there's some past life karma that you've been working through, and your spirit guides are really, really proud of you for how you've healed through that. 3, I don't know much about the houses in astrology. If you know about the 3rd house, like take whatever messages you have from yourself about that. But 3 is to me like the number of like, well, there's like the Holy Trinity, and then there's creativity, abundance. Cancer is about the home, about nurturing yourself, family. So I see you're surrounded by a very spiritual soul family. You're calling that in, your people, your family, your tribe. Even if your earth family is not the most nurturing for you, your soul family is, and they love you, and they're here to support you. So step into community. Don't feel like you have to do it all on your own. Okay, that is your message, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings.